It started off as an innocent prank that erupted in savage violence.
I'm gonna kill him! I'm gonna kill him!
Oh my god, that scream was awesome.
Hey, look at that, Jake, huh? You think she had fun when she filled her car with garbage, huh?
Shut up, Red.
What are you gonna do about it?
Is this like Grease, but slasher?
All right, girls.
What is happening?
Girl, what you yelling for? Heather's deaf.
Hey, Brenda, isn't this Heather's stuff?
They're high school students.
Oh, I'm sorry about your sister, Brenda. The police are doing everything they can. But she shouldn't have been there in the first place.
Charlie, I love her so much. What am I gonna do if Heather dies?
We'll meet you guys at the top. You sure you're not gonna hurt her, right, Jake? Isn't that what I said?
Brenda, you can't
Oh
take
my
the
God.
whole world on by yourself.
You don't know.
Don't know what the heck!
Brenda, you
Don't know what the
can't
heck!
take the whole world on by yourself.
You don't know anything.
This looks so good.
For God's sake. It wasn't my fault.
Hey,
What is it?
wait a minute, man. I don't like it. Something's weird.
What's the matter, boys? Lose your nerve? What a shame.
We're gonna play a little game, baby. Hey, Red! Red! Oh, yeah. She came loaded for bear. No! No!
Oh, my. I missed. And I just so want to see you bleed to death.
That's awesome.
Judgment will stand. My back's to the wall. It's out of my head.
Come way up, Brenda. Brenda, baby.
Linda Blair in savage streets where the only law is an eye for an eye.
That's badass. Yes.
Ooh, oh yeah, this one.
That looks good. That's gotta be a watch for sure. What is this?
At the dawn of time, in a world of savage splendor,
In a world.
a tyrant of darkness ravaged the land and captured two defenseless children, raised as slaves, trained as gladiators.
Oh my god.
Only together could they defeat the evil warlord. They were rogues,
Look at the size of you two.
adventurers, heroes. They were the barbarians.
This is a twin brother movie. I think these are twin actors.
Fight or run.
This does look really cool.
The internationally renowned bad boys of bodybuilding, Peter and David Paul.
Get out of here, smile. Get out.
I knew they were a bodybuilding duo.
Guys.
The Barbarians. Feel the power.
Conquest! The original trailer. Yes. Yes, I'm glad that's there. The Dungeon Master 1984 official trailer. Deathstalker. Let me put Conquest on it as well. I wish it'd let me put it in the queue if it's right here. Let me open it in another tab anyways. What does the trailer for Conquest look like? Okay, whatever. I never knew there was a trailer for Conquest. No audio, it's great so far.
From a place beyond time comes a terrifying challenge beyond imagination. Conquest. Two men join forces in a struggle for power in a realm of fear.
Let's go.
Conquest.
Yeah.
An act of courage to conquer the Queen of Darkness. They faced the armies of evil to win the weapons
These are
of light.
really good twists for coming out of nowhere.
Feel the power. Accept the challenge of Conquest.
It, now that I think about it, it's like a really interesting take on the father and the son trope that's normally done. But it's more like, I don't know, the father finds the son, loses who he finds to, you know, who he finds trust with. That's almost like a son, loses him, and then he becomes the father without the son figure. I think it's a cool twist to it. And you don't really see that much. Like, imagine if Joel from The Last of Us lost Ellie. And then was like, now, like, imagine, you know, she got the brain surgery completed and she actually died or whatever, but the cure wasn't found. I bet Joel would be like this guy. He'd be like, I'm going to take the mantle and kick ass for my boy and finish what he started.
This is artlist.io.
Okay, Artlist, skip. What is this? What is that ride?
He is a warrior in a wasteland without mercy.
It's the little guy.
She just pointed back and it's like a clown in a car.
He has survived where countless others have died.
Good shot, huh?
He has destroyed all that would kill him.
Out of control.
He is the only one who can face the challenges of the Dungeon Master.
They weren't going to anybody. How did they crash?
You are a worthy opponent.
I don't believe this.
Discover the secret of the Statue of Stone.
What is this movie? That looks good. That genuinely looks good.
Demons of the dead. The trap of rat spit, the slime ball.
Yes, this movie is awesome. What is
the
this?
Ordeal of the
We need to
ice
watch
monsters
Dungeon
of
Master.
Doom.
My legs are frozen. I can't move my feet.
The attack of the samurai.
Yeah, it's
Sentinel.
like Jason and the Argonauts. You'll add it to the list.
The treachery of the monster of good and evil. A warrior trapped in a timeless void.
locked in mortal combat against the Overlord to the agonies of strange beasts and lost souls.
Prepare for the end.
The Dungeon Master.
Yes.
Rated PG-13.
Yes. Look at that Blu-ray. Look at that Blu-ray. Eliminators. That's a Terminator thing. This is like the Conan of the Barbarian meets the Lord of the Rings on a very small scale. That is true. That is almost exactly what it's like. That's so sick. Dude, I love the cover art too. It's like he's the literal dungeon master of this game. And there's all the locations on the board and enemies. That's pretty sick cover art. Whoever made that. Same with this one. Whoever's doing cover art, man, or was doing it back in the day, you were doing really well.
Go to motionready.com to add this to your video, and that, and that.
No, 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 no. Wait, Dungeon Master is a D&D movie? It could be. Dungeon Master movie. D&D? Let me put an and symbol just in case the search isn't. Dungeon Master is an American anthology fantasy film produced by Charles Band, split up into 7 distinct story segments. The Dungeon Master in the context of a D&D movie would be the narrator. It would never show up on the screen, but oh. I guess not. Maybe it's inspired by it, but they just don't mention it because it has to be what it's inspired by. I mean, they literally almost use the Dungeons and Dragons text, I think. It almost looks like the same text. If we... Dungeons and Dragons logo. What does the logo look like? Yeah, like the red logo. No, it's not the same, but it's close. It's like Dungeons of Dragons meets Lord of the Rings text. Could have been around the same time the game was becoming popular. True. 1984. Dungeons and Dragons 1984 article. Dungeons and Dragons delight adventurer lovers relish summer camp fraught with Dungeons and Dragons. Kids' deadliest game? Oh yeah. 1985. This was around the time when people were like really disgusted by it, right? Because they thought it was Satanism. The archival footage of a game of D&D being played in 1984 is a fascinating glimpse into the game. What? 1984 D&D?
So with Ian's mates playing the other adventurers, the game commenced.
Our own abilities.
Whoa!
Yeah. Mine's usually, brute force and ignorance. This is good against all the undead monsters, and there's Steve with his
is a time capsule.
magic use of spells.
And mine's just general dwarf power.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you're a fighter.
Yeah,
right. I am Anthrax, the fighter.
That's right.
Right.
Okay, so it's up to you to tell me what you're doing. There's a door at the end.
Yeah. So we've got to decide what we're going to do. So we're playing roles. We've got to decide. You've got to imagine yourself in the
Whoa.
Things.
Well, if you want, you can
go try for the door, because it looks pretty boring up this corridor. So I'm going to be an old female dwarf, right? Okay.
We'll be right behind
well, I think
we'll be backing you up. No,
that I'll go through the door, all right?
Okay.
So
He's getting into it.
Okay, well, you get to the door, you've got to open it.
No, you go. We don't know. You have... No, don't do that.
You've gone in.
I've gone in.
Do you want
the door
us to come and
slammed
help
shut.
The door slammed. No, behind you.
This footage is so crazy.
If I was a dwarf, so I thought I was.
Yeah, you can
there
sense
isn't a
it,
trap.
but you're stuck in the room.
But you've just stepped into the room. Yeah, you can sense a trap.
All right. Okay, I can sense it.
Hang on, I'll tell you what happens. This is what you can. This is what you see in the room.
We don't see anything. We're shouting.
You
all right there?
You here? And do I shout?
Okay, that's cool. No, I've actually never been a part of a full campaign or anything. Like, I think I started a campaign. And we got our characters introduced and everything, and that was pretty much it. I never had the chance to play it, because it was always like, you needed 4 or 6 people or whatever. It was just a lot.
Journey to an age of great kingdoms.
Wait. I did not read the movie title. This is Deathstalker. Whatever that means.
Journey
5
to
people?
an age of great
I felt like I needed that many, yeah. Because I tried doing it with 3 and you just can't. I mean, you can, but it's probably not
An
as
age
fun.
of awesome magic. An age of terrifying evil.
Oh, thank you, Wolf 1975.
Where one man
Oh, we met the
sought
follower
key
goal.
to the ultimate power.
Yo! We met. Let's go. Let's go. I was thinking we'd hit that by like next week. Oh. Wolf, thank you. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for being here. We're checking out old movie trailers and old footage. If you've been watching, thank you for watching. If you haven't, yeah, let me play some triumphant music real quick.
He was the man they called Deathstalker.
Awesome.
Reunite the 3 powers. You will be the power.
A brave man could get inside one car's castle.
I just realized we can watch Conquest on stream because it's free on YouTube. I guess the licensing or copyright for it is out of date. We could probably watch it without getting copyright
He can
struck.
capture the amulet of life. He will rule the world. But an evil wizard stands in his path. And to the victor, a beautiful princess.
For a second, that looked like Jennifer Lopez. Not her, but the lady before. Oh, yes. You gotta think, for being a movie that was probably really bad, these sets would have been really fun to be on. Like, it may not look the best, but you can't tell me it wouldn't have been fun to be on some of this stuff. Or you go to set one day and you see him doing that, you walk in, you're like, yeah, I think we're filming in a village today, and yeah, we'll be around the main actor. What is he doing? I don't know. I think he's going to be doing some type of pole trick or something. You walk out, you're like, what the fuck?
The greatest challenge. The greatest adventure.
I love the pig mask.
The most legendary hero of them all. The man they called Deathstalker. The last great warrior king. Starring Richard Hill and Bobby Benton.
The budget tire, all those background guys. Hey, it's another Scream Factory movie. Journey to an Age of Awesome Magic. Deathstalker 1 and Deathstalker 2, baby. Deathstalker 1, Deathstalker 2, baby. That work looks awesome. His arm is like not proportionate at all. It's very short because his like, imagine that his elbow is there, his shoulder's got to be like right here anatomy wise. He's missing like most of his upper arm. That dude has like, yeah, look at his upper arm right here. Shoulder, elbow, or no, bicep. No, he's got a really long arm on this side. That arm's fucking me up. I don't like that arm. I'm probably the only one that would even fucking care about that. It's like, dude, shut up. Army of Darkness official trailer. See, now, okay, that's something we can appreciate. Deathstalker 2. Phantom of the Last Paradise, 1974. Oh, that's a clip, sorry. The Car, 1977. Big Trouble in Little China. Metal Storm. Metal Storm. Dr. Giggles. Little Nicky with Adam Sandler. We're gonna put that on.
Go to motionarray.com and enter a world
No.
with over 2 million creative assets to bring your vision
Sorry
to life.
for the ads, boys. Wait. This movie had a budget of $457,000 and made $11 million? What Deathstalker did? Whoa! That's really good. Wow. Dude, that is actually really good. For a movie like that, yeah.
In an age of darkness.
May God have mercy upon your souls. Something's wrong. Something's amiss.
And a time of evil.
You shall die!
When the world needed a hero.
The swallow us souls. I don't want to die!
What it got.
This trailer
was
has
him.
style.
Groovy. You know your shoelace is untied.
He's a 20th century guy.
For that arrogance, I shall see you dead.
Trapped in the Middle Ages.
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up. This is
We didn't get
my
enough Bruce Campbell.
Now, let's talk about how I get
He
back
should have been a Hollywood superstar.
By a mystical book.
Within its pages are passages that can send you back to your time.
Forewarned by a wise man.
You must recite the words Klaatu, Berata, Niktu.
I got it!
Fulfilled by a wise guy.
Klaatu, Berata.
When thou misspoke the words, the army of the dead awoke.
Now, he's got a date.
Give me some sugar, baby.
Sneezed and causes the apocalypse.
With the army of darkness.
That's too good.
Found me beautiful once.
Honey, you got real ugly.
Sound the trumpets. Raise the drawbridge. Drop the Oldsmobile. From Sam Raimi.
Oh, that's gonna hurt!
It's such a fun movie.
Comes Army of Darkness. They live.
I still haven't finished it.
They breathe.
I watched half of it.
They suck. Army of Darkness.
I remember I watched half of it before going to class one day, and I meant to finish it on my way home. Not on the way home, but once I got home. But I ended up getting back at like 11, and I went straight to sleep. I think I forgot about it. I need to finish that.
Go to motionarray.com and enter a world
Go
with over
suck
2
my
million
nuts.
creative assets to bring your vision to
I
life.
don't want to see these.
He came back for the adventure.
This is Deathstalker 2. Oh.
He came back for the romance. But most of all,
the romance.
He came back for the money.
You mean you would have helped me without the money? I didn't say that.
Deathstalker 2, Duel of the Titans.
Where's Deathstalker?
Somebody looking for me.
Stalker! You came back!
Why are there like 40 babes in the movie already? I think they left the mythology and went full on babe.
You gotta help me.
So begins a long and perilous journey.
Many dangers. Witches, dragons.
Let's cut down on the tourist trade.
He will be pursued by bounty hunters and assassins.
You gotta get up pretty early in the morning to catch the Prince of Thieves.
Yeah, it does feel
He
completely
will
different.
do battle with mercenaries.
It doesn't look like the same movie.
Amazons. An evil sorcerer.
Is that John Club
and
in
a
there?
wanton princess.
I could just eat you.
What?
Bones and everything.
At the cutting edge of danger. At the brink of civilization.
It seems fun though. I mean, it seems like a Mortal
He will
Kombat
meet the
type of
challenge.
movie.
And at the warlord's fall, thief will become king.
I like that sword facing down to the ground when you're fighting him to flick it over.
Deathstalker 2, Duel of the Titans.
Deathstalker? Uh-huh. Is that your first name or your last name?
What? Is that your first name or your last name? Yeah, it's a must watch. That has to be a must watch. You look at the cover of one. It has ogres. It has fantasy. It has babe being taken. And then Deathstalker 2, it's, oh yeah, Deathstalker's naked and there's also naked women. That's it. That's all you get on the cover. You get demon in the shadows, but that's it. 3 different actors played Deathstalker in 4 different films, but John Terlesky is by far the sexiest. Somewhere out there, an alternate reality exists where Jim Wynorski came back and made Deathstalker 3 and 4 too, with John Terlesky and Monica Gabriel. I wish I could go to that alternate reality. Love this movie, honestly. Deathstalker 2 is such a good fantasy action comedy. What? So is it good? I'm confused. Deathstalker 2 ratings. That's a 50. Yeah, it's 59%. That's not bad. That's not bad. Probably is. If people are liking it, yeah. And then 3 and 4 might be bad. Let's look at 3 and 4. Deathstalker 3. Oh no. It looks so low budget. It looks so low budget. What is happening? No, this has got to be a show or something that reviews it, because look.
So you can just declare something a classic, huh?
Deathstalker. Hey, where's the umlaut?
Oh, these guys are like warriors from hell.
Is this like the first Game Grumps? Is whatever this show is this like the first Red Letter Media and Game Grumps?
Relson? What kind of a name is Relson? Relson. It's one of the most clearly printed R's I've ever seen.
Carla heard a who.
What kind of made-up font is this?
They call it extra stuffed Germanic. Bomb Thriftifer. That's funny.
I like these guys. They have a good feeling to them. Original reaction channel. Let me look at this. Mystery Science Theater 3000. Okay, that's cool. So they just watched and reviewed old movies? That is actually really sick. I didn't like the intro at all.
Really to hate this guy.
Whoa, the compression fracture.
Let's go to ye beer tent.
You cheated anyway. You take my weapon away. Ah, you don't get to be a hero, my friend. Playing by the rules, huh? Ever tried?
You missed on the haircuts by roughly 1,200 years.
Yes.
Dude, I'm so confused. That is amazing. That's probably one of the coolest random finds I think I've ever seen. I never knew that that show existed. Oh, what? Who is that? I like the beating.
Life at last. Salutations from the other side. I can see that you're the devil's
What? What is going on? It's a Helldiver versus Freddie Mercury Sr. The best find I've made was a video from 16 years ago, less than 100 views, and it was a guy singing about how we can live in... how we live in a garbage can? That's great. Whoa! Whoa! What the fuck? Look at that! What the hell? He yoinked him! Get up here! Here! This trailer's a really good trailer. It's got me invested. It's a pretty good song that they're playing, whatever it is. It's fun. Yeah, he needs to eat somebody. What? Oh, that's so sick. What is that effect? Whoa. Oh. I want to watch that. I want to watch that so badly. Phantom of the Paradise. That's Phantom of the Opera knockoff. I should have seen it with the mask. I mean, it kind of looks the same. Oh my gosh. I'm going to save this playlist as create new playlist. Old trailers. And warm taters. Yeah, let's make it public. Why not? Why not? That's actually really sick. Yeeting was sold.
I'll live in a garbage can, garbage can, garbage can. We all live in a garbage can, a garbage can. Yeah. I'll live in a garbage can. I'll live in a garbage can. We all live in a garbage can. Whoa! Yeah! Live in a garbage can. Oh. We all live in a garbage can.
You have a comment. Oh yeah. 16 years ago? This one scares me. Kid Rock in a universe where he never becomes famous. Well, I like the radio. Okay, the radio's a cool thing. I gotta admit, to apply your vocal effects like midway through, I mean, it just sucks you have to stop playing to do it. What? Who he's talking about sucking penis. That's what the song's about. Oh my god, I should have known. Oh my god, we should have known earlier. Colossal head. Yeah. Yeah. Colossal head. Colossal head.
Welcome to Arcade. With this plugin, you could
What a
make sounds that
genius
nobody else is
song.
making. I want to click on everything.
Evil has visited the earth in many forms. Now it returns.
Will this one be
as
good?
The car.
Evil turns to the car. Oh my god.
There was no driver in the car.
Talking about Christine, huh?
A car possessed.
It did look real.
Why he didn't go into the cemetery?
I bet you it was. And I bet you they won't let you do that type of drop today. Even if it was into some water, I bet it wasn't safe. Especially if you fall and that bike falls and like hits your head right when you hit the water with you. Like, ow. Dude, that would suck.
The ground was hallowed.
This is just Christine. Oh. See you later, car.
Who knows what it wants?
Oh, you can't get away, guy. This car can climb mountains and cause avalanches.
They all know nothing can stop the car.
This is Wade.
Not even a motorcycle.
Through no matter what.
And it crushes it? Does it keep... And it's good! What was that?
Nowhere to hide. No way to stop.
That was the coolest thing I've ever seen. The car intentionally drifts to flip and crush two other cars and then unflips and then just drives off. Stunt doubles at old westerns will never be taught. Those guys will follow 2 to 3 stories onto an overhang or straight onto the ground in one shot. That is true. That stuff is kind of crazy. And they should have had some padding and protection back then. Imagine being like, I could just jump off of this building and fall onto my back. Who could think that? Oh yeah, check this out. The coolest scene I've ever seen.
This is Wade.
In an alternate universe, this was Christine. And then it goes away.
There's nowhere to turn.
The car, he's in here.
Nowhere to hide.
It's so sick. Christine never did that.
I think I hear the engine of that car. It's around here somewhere.
Look outside your window.
No, I promise you I won't go out. Tell me what to do, baby.
What evil force drives the car?
Wait, is that Universal Pictures? Wait. The Car came out in 1977. Christine came out in 1983. Is Christine also owned by Universal? Who released it? I guess it would be publisher. Columbia Pictures. The Car and Christine. Oh, thank God there's a Versus episode on it. Which movie came out first, Christine or The Car? The Car did, but John Carpenter's Christine, okay. That's weird. Oh yeah, you could always ask ChatGPT. I keep forgetting that. ChatGPT. Got to make sure it doesn't show anything like my my old video essays and stuff. Okay. Was the movie Christine inspired by The Car? Or by the movie The Car? The movie Christine, directed by John Carpenter and based off of Stephen King's 1983 novel, share the same names and some similarities of the earlier film The Car, directed by Elliot Silverstein. Both films feature malevolent, driverless cars as central character elements for the plots. However, Christine was not directly inspired by The Car. Stephen King's Christine focuses on a 1958 Plymouth Fury that possesses a sinister supernatural influence over its owner and those around it. The Car seemingly has a mind of its own, repairing and becoming increasingly malevolent as the story progresses. The Car, on the other hand, features a mysterious driverless Lincoln Continental Mark III that terrorizes a small-town desert. While both films explore themes of malevolent vehicles and specific narratives, character development and underlying themes differ significantly. Stephen King has a well-documented habit of drawing inspiration from various sources. So I'm just going to go out on a limb and say it was inspired by it. Because there's no world where a movie called The Car comes out and then one of horror's biggest writers doesn't write about it if he sees it doesn't perform well. Because then he'll be like, yeah, I can write an actual good car movie. Maybe a car would be a good idea and I could write it better. I like a devil car. Because, I mean, think about it. Yeah, a horror buff back then. The AI seems to be talking plot-wise. Yeah, it's true. I wish it knew specifically more, but I guess there isn't really any information on that. Unless you talk to Steven himself. So, what's the next one? Oh, thanks Motion Array for every ad ever.
Over 2 million creative assets to bring your vision to life. When you jump in, you'll find video.
Okay, this one's called Maelstrom, the destruction of Jared Sin.
In a future that grows ever closer, the fate of our Earth will lie in the hands of one man, a solitary warrior of great courage.
Yo,
his name
that's kind of sick.
And he is called the Finder. His enemies will emerge from the underworld to test his strength. Urok, the Cyclopean warlord of the One Eyes, the assassin Baal, half man, half machine. and Jared Sin, leader and mastermind of the sinister renegades.
Jared Sin. Okay.
They will utilize their cruelest weapons. They will
It looked
exploit
good
the most
until
mysterious
everything
powers
ended up slow motion.
as they create
There's
an
cars?
epic non-stop action-adventure movie that will challenge your senses. And they will do all this for you.
Viggo
in
Mortensen.
3D
Hey,
this summer.
if it was, that'd be hype. Hopefully it shows names, but sometimes it doesn't with these low budgets.
Metal Storm, the destruction of Jared Sin.
That's
in
so hard to
3D.
read.
That's so hard to read. It's high noon at the end of the universe? What a catchphrase. It's high noon at the end of the universe, pal.
Ooh, oh yeah, this one.
This one's called Dr. Giggles. This one I've actually been excited for ever since I saw the thumbnail.
We got the textbooks, the diagrams, the cadavers. This is the real thing. Scalpel.
Whoa. Why was he shirtless?
Bigger scalpel. Better. Clean cut through the derma. Suction. Easy now. Retractor.
What is going on?
And cauterize. Just nudge these intestines over to the right. Bone cutter. Uh-oh.
This fall,
Nicked a bit of the liver there.
the doctor is out
Hello, Mr. Pancreas.
of his mind.
It only hurts when I laugh.
This is Dr. Giggles.
Jennifer?
You are dead.
Don't worry, it's just a routine operation.
Dr. Giggles.
The doctor will see
That's
you now.
such a bad name. No, that wasn't. It can't be real.
Go to motionarray.com. Go to motionarray.com.
It can't be real. The Joe Magnolia movie Archangel has the coolest piece of dialogue I've ever heard. Not exactly, but something like, I used to hover at the edge of a black hole and dare it to pull me in. That's pretty sick. That's a pretty sick line.
It started in
That's
data
some
analytics.
Sigma stuff.
You don't need previous experience or a degree. The Google Data Analytics Certificate will teach you to code in R, to code in SQL, data.
No, thank you. I don't want to code. This is a new horror movie, Little Nicky.
Meet Nicky.
Hello, friend.
It's his first day in New York City.
You crazy!
After a day like this,
Hey, can I ask you something?
most people would pack up and head home. But for Nicky, this is a picnic compared to where he's from. Hell.
That's a truck, son. Don't stand in front of them.
Well, I'll have to take a mulligan on this one.
Now,
What even is
he's
this?
giving Earth one more chance.
My name is Beefy. I'm an
He's
old
wearing
friend of
the
your father.
Naruto.
And this time, there's someone to show him the ropes.
Now, kid, put it in your mouth. Oh, boy.
He's starting to feel new things
I like it better than the gelati.
and even make some new friends.
Wrap your minds around this, Chicago.
I love this song.
I command you to spread the blood of the innocent.
Oh my God, Chicago is awesome.
But the last thing his evil brothers want
I'm calling you out, brother.
is for Nicky to be happy,
Can't make me go back.
Of course I can.
forcing him
Release your evil.
to find some powers of his own.
This Coke tastes like Pepsi.
You changed
How did he
Coke
pull that face
into a
off the
Pepsi.
whole movie?
That was your big transformation?
That was pretty good for my first try.
From the guys who brought you The Water Boy and Big Daddy.
This probably wasn't a good movie. This doesn't look good at all. I'm so sick to the stomach.
How can I win?
You have something that he doesn't have.
A speech impediment?
Adam Sandler.
So you've seen it? Okay, damn.
Never doubt my skill.
What the
Little
fuck?
Nicky.
Oh, yes. I mean, woof, woof.
Yeah, okay, it might be fun. That might be fun to watch. It does look so fucking weird.